What is going on today, folks? It is January 25th, 2026. Let's see what we have in store for us today. It's a little H. Um, Very cute. Let's see. Just gonna get the environment set up, and then we can start thinking about our solution. I'm hoping for a nice little quick win today. Yesterday, I managed to resolve it, but it took me a little bit longer. I was proud of my solution, but see if we can get it done quicker. So we have two pills, vertical pills. Seems like they're just rectangles with, or one rectangle with a border radius and a box shadow. And that little square. How do we do that? Okay. I'm thinking of making. So I mean, we can't do linear gradient. We could do. I think we could do radial gradient, and then a linear gradient in between. But the linear gradient cannot go all the way to the end, so it'd have to be somehow squished. Um, you know what? I think the best approach would be to have a p tag here, possibly double, and then let's see what we can come up with. So maybe one actually. Uh, you know what? Let's do one. So this is going to be we'll go we'll go margin 50px. I technically don't need this one, and then also I can get away with so background black, just so we can see what we are doing. I just want to make sure. Oh, it's a bit too much, so we'll go 40 maybe, 35. That's up and down, and then 50, 70, 95 maybe. Fantastic. So I was thinking for this one, I could have a conic gradient right in the middle that makes up this little square in the center. Let's do that. We'll have a conic gradient. We'll go from transparent to this color, and we're gonna go transparent 75%, and this one 25%. Now we just need to position and scale it. So if I position it, let's go 0, 0, and then we'll do 50px, 50px. Okay, that's a bit too small, so we'll go maybe one, or maybe 90. Let's see what happens if we did 90. A bit too big, so we'll go 80 maybe. 80. That might be it. Now we just have to shift it down 10px. Oh, that's 10px. Another 10 maybe. 20. 15. Perfect. No repeat. Okay, so I need to change this. That was the top right one. That was just to repeat it. Okay, we'll go 50px. We'll go 60, 70, 80, and then down. Let's try 100, 90, 5. Fantastic. So we got that little square in the middle. Now for this p tag, let's see what we can do. I can get rid of this. We can do a width and a height. So the width will be, we go from 95, it seems like, to 175. So that is 85 pixels. So width 85, height 33 to 263. That's 60. Okay, so I think 230 was it? 230px. Background, we'll do this yellow color. And then here we're going to do a border radius of 50px. Can I just, gotta have it. Okay, so mine's a bit thicker. 80, maybe 75? Nope, 80. Beautiful. And now we could box shadow it. Box shadow, and we're just going to offset it 0 up and down, and maybe 50px 0. We'll go 100px 1. What am I doing here? 130. And then we can just put this yellow color here. Boom. Submit. Let's see. 100%. I like that. I do have a, so that's 314 characters, right? I do have another idea, which includes just gradients. I don't know if it's going to work though. So I might just kind of submit the solution. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm just going to comment this whole thing out. We're at 314 characters. Okay, so if I go now style, okay, and we do a this here, and then we also have let's have this inside. Okay, no problem. Conic gradient, that's at the very top. Now I want to try to do a radial gradient, and then here we're gonna do, these seem like, how wide were they? 40, so 40 pixels in like the radius, and then we'll go from yellow to transparent, and then it's going to be at 40px, and this is going to be 0. And then we could do a 1q just to make it a perfect circle. Just get rid of these spaces. And then now I want to position this minus 50px, minus 60, minus 70, minus 65. And then now minus 50px. 60, 75. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. And now I just want to see if I can somehow make it go from, so 95 to 225. So 95 to 225 is how wide? So 225, 95. So 130, I think, right? 130 px. And then the height will be, we go from 33 to 263 minus 80. 263 minus 80, 180. So I think 100. Let's just try it. Maybe 120. Let's just, okay, I'm going to put these as 0. And then let's see how that goes. 130. Maybe. So maybe minus 25px. Okay. So this one could be 130, 140. What am I doing exactly? It's a bit too low. So if I go minus 20px, 30, 40. And then I push these down a little bit more, so 150. Is this just another cat and mouse? There we go. So those 4 circles are there. And now I just need the radial gradients that go in between here. Sorry, the linear gradients that go in between. But my main issue is this is probably going to go all the way to the edge of these. It's not gonna respect the border radius of these circles, obviously. So I'm trying to think how I can do that. So if I have this margin here, and I would like to do something else with this. If I moved everything up, let's try that. I'm going to move everything up here. Why did it do this? We'll just have, this is going to have a background of this purple. I don't know why. So background. It just doesn't like. Okay, so I think I kind of goofed up somewhere here. I just needed to remove this, and I think I just need to add the background here. So we got it. Kind of just need to shift it over now and have no repeat for the conic. It's a margin. Okay, so we're in the right place. Are we though? This is yeah. Now I remember why I had the margin. Oh well. Okay. Go back to my last approach here. Okay, so if I keep talking, let me just try to now. Maybe if there is another way to just have. I'm thinking I need a smaller container to house these new linear gradients, but I don't think it's going to work the way I expect it to work. Like I said, it's going to trickle all the way down. I'm going to try it anyway, but yeah. So linear gradient will go from yellow, whoopsie daisy, yellow to transparent to yellow. We have 9 degrees, and then we're gonna do, they're about how wide, so 80 px 0, and then when does this one start? So 170, 175 to 1 to 225, 225, 225. Okay, so 50, so 130, and then 0 here. Yeah, see, and then yeah, I think positioning it is, I don't need to position it, but this is not going to be able to, this will not restrict its height if I do 50px, 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 150, 150, like it's not, it won't, it's a bummer. I really was hoping I can get away with this, but I need to figure out, oh, can I do that? Let's see, no. I was thinking if I take this instead of transparent on the radial, I make it the purple, but it might cover here, but it'll also cover the bottom, which is supposed to be part of the H here, the vertical lines of the H. That's not gonna work. I think then, given that this solution failed, I'll probably just resort to this one here. That one might work if I could just tweak it or maybe change my approach just a bit. Let me just get rid of these first. All of these, and then this one can go. This one can go. Apparently, I could delete these as well, which is super cool. Did not know that. Okay, get rid of all these. Boom. And we can, so 220 characters, submit. I think I get away with this too. Wow, fascinating. 212. Just cheating at this point, just getting rid of all the tags at the end. Auto closes. Amazing. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still sticking around, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.